anytime you allow for interpretive teaching, what you're doing is you're opening the door for stepping over boundaries. And so this spawns from, I would love to say the majority of teachers are good people and who are accountable. But then you do have people who are willing to push the boundaries and who are willing to be those activist teachers. And this one allows us to redefine and reestablish what is your role as a teacher. You're allowed to have your own personal beliefs. You're allowed to have your own religious beliefs, your political beliefs, whatever you feel necessary. But bringing it into the classroom and sharing that as truth for your students should not be allowed. And that is what this bill, I think, essentially does. It says, we're not going to sit here and pick apart different pieces. And I used history because I know that's been prevalent in my mind. I'd love to see those standards change back, but I digress. But it's just laying that groundwork of what the expectation is for you as a classroom teacher. And then it also tells parents that when you are hearing and receiving content from your students that don't lay this framework, then to have that framework to say, I'm a parent, but I'm frustrated with this teacher because they're overstepping their boundaries. And I think that's kind of what Senate Bill 49 was kind of doing as well, is saying, parents, this is the groundwork. So when you see something that shouldn't be happening, you're allowed to speak up and say something, and you're not going to be penalized for doing that. Your child shouldn't be targeted for, objecting to a course content or something. So again, this is one of those bills that I find it I'm a little bit dumbfounded that we even have to just come to this of just reelection, but it's because there has been people who have utilized their position in the education realm to push their belief system. And we should not be allowing that. As far as accountability piece, as us as Board of Education, as our central office staff, as they're laying, we need to set that clear expectation. And I think that's something that we're trying to do here in New Hanover.
It's a state of emergency, though, Josie. It's a state of emergency,